Hello, Jim here, and I am auto crafting. That's right. So I went ahead and set up a crafting job for 50 of these crowd stabilized flux duct. Why not? I mean, I've got the resources, right? I mean, we're at that stage of the game. We're pretty solidly in the mid game. It'll be great. So yeah, I'm having that come out because I'm actually running some power lines throughout the base for a couple reasons. One, I need power. Two, I want to declutter a few of these things, such as these flux plugs. Mainly the flux plug going between this energy pylon and my applied energistics system. The only reason why I want to do that is because I've had a couple little scares where the flux network kind of like buckles for a second, and I don't know if it's just been a one-time thing or not, but it kind of scared me enough that I'm like, you know what, just gonna make some crowd-stabilized flux ducts. Just why not? It'll look nice too, and it'll make it look like I've got an underside of the base. So yeah, that's happening. And then let me show you guys the stoneworks. I did a lot of work on this off camera, but yeah, I've got everything taken care of. I've got the trees growing in here. It's making a lot of stuff in here with the phytogrow, which grows more of that stuff. And then I've got sawdust going up there, which is really useful. It's just, there's so many wonderful things going on in these stoneworks. I love it. And I found an awesome way to fill the block with water. I just gave that my reliquary chalice. I can go ahead and make more if I need it, but yeah, it's just permanently filling it with water. It's kind of nice. It's kind of loud, but it's kind of nice. And then, yeah, this is over here. This is a really neat system I made kind of late at night, and I'm not sure what told me it was a good idea, but I've obviously got cobble running over here into here, which makes sand. And that sand is getting placed into the induction smelter along with uranium grit to get slag. There's a catch, however. You might notice I've got a pulverizer right here. What gives? So I'm sending, because this recipe gives you effectively some slag some of the time, but all the time it gives you a uranium ingot. And so I've taken that uranium ingot and I just shove it on over here to the pulverizer. It gets repulverized into grit and sent back into this induction smelter. So it's effectively a small infinite loop, and I test it, and ideally you need 3 to make sure that the system processes in time. But yeah, so if you have at least 3 uranium grit, you can effectively have infinite slag. So that is a really nice thing, and that was one of the better values I found. But yeah, so that's all backed up. I've got a tube that runs that all the way over here. It's wonderful. This is how a stoneworks should be. Now I've got like 18 singularities now. Ooh, that's fancy. But yeah, and then I'm working on kind of getting all this stuff to be on monitors so that I can kind of check out what's in there. I can just kind of pass by, see what's going on, and if I need to do maintenance, I'm going to have a security door here, because this secure area, I don't want certain ne'er-do-wells entering it without proper access. Yeah, so that's what's been going on here. And obviously I've hooked all this up to my system, so I can see, let's see here, stone brick, for instance, I will have a fair amount of. Where is stone brick? Yeah, there we go, 20k. And then also things like, a lot of snow, a lot of snowballs, that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's been really good. Anyways, so I am actually going to figure out exactly what I'm doing today, because I had it written down somewhere, don't remember where. But yeah, that's what I've been up to, and we will be right back with an awesome thing. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe? Alright, so I was kindly reminded. Sorry about that. I had to take a swig of Dr. Pepper at a very inopportune time. Anyways, I was reminded by Q that I had mentioned doing something with Astral Sorcery. And I was like, of course, Astral Sorcery. How could I forget? So, what I'm doing right now is I'm actually making my way down to the AE2 core room. So why would I be doing that? Well, I'm going to be installing a quantum link chamber. So see, there's more and more reason to have this cryostabilized flux duct here. So what I'm going to do is, if I can not look like an idiot while doing it, there we go. We're going to find a place, this looks like a good spot. Yeah, this would be a great spot. Right here. And set this by 1. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and place ourselves this guy here and put a cover on right here and right here for good measure. Here for, come on, there we go. Okay, and over to here. There's a cat in my face. Hello, cat. My name's Zach.
You want to say hi?
I'm sure the cat wants to say hi. Hello, cat. Alright, so I am struggling to get my bearings. Okay, so let's have this guy come under here. Just right through here. Yeah, this will be good. As good as any other spot, that is. And let's do... Oh, let's... That was a bad move. We're gonna do that. Yeah, that'll look good. I like that spot. That's where I intended to put it anyways, right? Right. Alright. Now let's grab this, these, and actually let's break this. I'll replace this fabric of reality at some point in the near future. But for now, that'll do. And let's bring this on up to our beautiful new spot for a quantum loop chamber. Yeah, that's gonna look awesome. I can tell. So let's break this and this, place those two down, and yeah, let's set this puppy up. So quantum link chambers, for those that are uninitiated, are effectively wireless ME connection systems. So you obviously need 2 of them, and for them you need the quantum singularities, which I just bragged about earlier. Actually, I need to name those first. That would be a good idea. And also, I just realized I need to actually hook into this with ME power, if that makes sense. So, you can't just directly power this and make a cryo-stabilized flux duct. You actually have to get some ME over to it. So, let's get some ME power going. So, cable. Yeah, that'll do. And then we need an acceptor. Yeah, that'll be nice. And then we're actually going to run over here. Actually, no, we're not, because our anvil is no longer there. Oops. Alright, and place this guy here right now. That's a good spot for it, probably. So we're going to name this, let's see here, Astral Link. And that'll tell me that this is for my Astral Link, whenever I'm looking at it in the ME system. Ooh, and then we come back down here. And this alright, so that seems to be taking. It is definitely accepting the power because it looks like it's on. So let's take one of these guys, pop her in. I think that's working. Yeah, it's definitely working. And out of curiosity, will it turn back on if I do that? No. Definitely needs this link for some really goofy reason. I'm sure there's actually a reason, but I just don't know what it is. So that actually doesn't look too bad. I will go ahead and leave that. Yeah, makes it look like I know what I'm doing too. So, now we ride on up. And we're going to actually grab a second energy acceptor. There we go. Grab you. And then we also need a terminal, so grab this crafting terminal here. And we've got some wire, so we need to get some actual cabling going. Alright. Actually, no, I changed my mind. Let's do this properly. Yeah, I'd like to do this properly. Wait, why is that not? I'm curious about something. Something's not quite adding up. I know I have more than these. Is it possible that I forgot the filter? Hang on. I'm gonna feel really foolish if this is the case. Oh, it's not there. Okay. Oh, they're used for crafting the chamber. Okay, I know what happened. We're good. Alright, so now I need to transfer right here some ME. Alright, so that is now firing into there a full 32 channels. That's going to be more than enough for us. At least I think. So now, let's head on over. I'm getting excited. Really excited. So, Astral Temple. Let's do it. 3. That was anticlimactic. Alright. So, I'm here. This is my astral area. So, let me go ahead and find a place for this. Any old place will do, really, for this initial bit. Let's do it right here. Kind of like behind the waterfall. Yeah? Would that look cool? I think it would look excellent. And I did that fast enough to where it didn't alter the water flow. I'm actually slightly impressed with myself. Because I'm normally not that skilled. Alright. So, let's place you here. Here. And let's grab you. And there. Oh, no. And then we're going to put this on the network of Applied Energistics. So it's well, part of the Applied Energistics network. And we are going to place the energy acceptor here. Give it a minute. There we go. We're linked up. Astral link. And let's see if we can pull off some channels. So let's just try this. Right here. Nice and simple. And in theory, yeah! That's my Applied Energistics system. So now we can get cooking with Astral. So step 1 is finding the book. Astral, is the book easy to craft, or do I need to actually go back and grab it? It's entirely possible. Okay, let me just craft into book, aquamarine, parchment, paper. So I need paper, aquamarine, and a book. I can do that. So paper. This stuff right now. Aquamarine. Got plenty of that. And a book. I'll just grab 2 books because why not? So first things first, we're going to create some parchment. There we go. And this counts as a luminous crafting table for those uninitiated into the mod, because you've got this floating crystal in this naturally spawning astral temple. This is how you do your first bit of crafting, by creating a luminous crafting table by basically putting a crafting bench right under the floating crystal. I think within like 5 blocks or something. I don't know. Could be wrong about that bit, but I'm 95% sure that's correct. Alright, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna aquamarine that. Look at that! Astral Tome! We are learning. Alright, so now, let's see what's cooking. Oh no, there we go. Okay, discovery. Ooh, I'm so excited. It's been so long since I've done this. Okay, so I know about that stuff, so resonating wand, that is something I need. So I'm going to need needs light shining at it when crafting. Okay, that makes sense. We need some marble, aquamarine, and ender pearl. Okay, I can do that. So marble. Let's make architecture craft marble. Maybe not use that. And then we need some ender pearls. And we are going to fashion this into a resonating ornament. Did I do that right? Oops, I flipped that. So it's actually going to be these as the rod, those as the ends, and that as the tip. There we go. Okay, now I've got my resonating wand. Awesome. Not sure what I can do with it yet, but I'm sure we'll learn lots of good things. Okay, resonating wand has some other curious properties. Okay, there's something deep underground. Ooh. I do have some of those, so I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, I've got I found the aquamarine shell, I've done all that stuff, so I'm not too worried about that. Luminous crafting table. Okay, so using a regular crafting table, collector crystals, and then the luminous crafting table. Purest marble is able to absorb and retain much larger amount of starlight than the crafting table. Also, it does not require a connection to a collector crystal, as has its own receptacle within. Neat. So we need some sooty marble, crafting table, and some marble. So how do I get sooty marble? Basically some coal surrounded by marble. So I can do that. Let's get this coal going. And then let's just drag some marble around it. There we go. Sooty marble. And we're going to surround that with a bunch of marble. I need marble for that. We're going to see if this marble will work. I would suspect it does, but it's also entirely possible it doesn't. I also need a crafting bench. Don't I? Yeah, it's like weird. Doesn't want to show me the recipe again. Oh, okay, yeah, just crafting table is what's needed. So, gotta get that crafting table. Crafting table. Alright, so let's do this right. We've got this. We've got all of our marble. And then we need sooty marble. There we go. Luminous crafting table. This is how we begin our adventures. Alright, so what did we learn? So excited. Oh wait, that's Discovery Here's Exploration. Alright. I do like this mod. The only thing I wish is that were a little easy. Like you could just like, for instance, click on exploration. It would just like, zoom you in like that. We're gonna ignore the fact that Kaz is a noob. Can we do that? Can you guys promise to do that? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna ignore it. So let's see where we start from. It looks like we've got two unique start points. We've got the Lightwell and Rock Crystal properties. Let's look at that. So Rock Crystal properties, Massive mine rock crystals, unique. Trying out small bits. Okay, that's interesting. Lightwell. Let's go ahead and make that. That seems like it would be a good idea. So, remove marble, chisel, rock crystal, aquamarine. I can probably do that. Actually, I'm at the point now where I actually need to open Starlight access. Interesting. This just became a whole new game. So wait, does that mean I can't use this area anymore? I actually need a space to do my Astral in. Oh, of course. Okay, so that was a derp up on my part. So I set up this awesome area only to realize that after the first like 8 steps, you actually need to be outside. But regardless, I like the area. I'm gonna use it for something. In the meantime, though, I'm gonna try and figure out what I'm doing off camera. So that's actually going to be it for this episode. We set up our first quantum link chamber. We got our very first kind of feet wet into Astral, and I'm really excited for what's coming to pass in this mod. I think it's going to be really fun. This will be a nice little side venture from all that techie stuff that we're working on. Anyways, I will be chatting with you later. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you have something to say, leave a comment, and I will be catching you next time. This is Kaz Jim, signing out. See ya!